Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
Andrew McCart, IFLTV. I'm here with Jamie. Jamie, we're an hour away from just outside the ring from that fight, man. What a fight it was. It lived up to the build-up. 2 years in the making. Your immediate reaction to it all?
Yeah, great fight. I mean, I said it yesterday at the press conference. I just hope the fans get the fight what they deserve, and it lived up to the expectations and more. I've just been in to see Josh now and just to take me out of two and say, listen, what a warrior. He, Jack won the first, so half of the fight big, and he had a mountain to climb, and he really tried to pull it back. 6, 7, 8 was good rounds for him, and he started to close the distance. And I was on to Jack in the corner saying you can't allow him to drag it back, and Jack finished the fight so well. That 11th round was big. It was a big round for him, and maybe there was a point or so on the scorecards which I didn't agree with. I had it by 2 or 3 depending on one of the swing rounds, but I'm so glad for Jack. I'm relieved because it's been going on for so long, and I just want him to get a world title shot now like he deserves.
The scorecards, you mentioned it yourself there. When that 117, 111 twice got read out, I'm guessing in your head you're automatically thinking we've got this.
I knew we'd got it, but I straight away thought that's too wide, that one. Yeah. So 116, 112 was the other one. Yep. I think that that is a possibility. 117, 113. What was 116, 112? 3 rounds, but I'm so glad. Relief. Honestly, my throat was killing. I had to really crack the whip with Jack. The first time Jack's ever been in a dogfight. You know what I mean? Generally, he's good enough to navigate it, to shut him down. I think he had that much success early on. He probably went through the gears a little bit too much because, knowing, even in hindsight now, knowing how tough Josh is and what we've seen in the past, I was telling him, don't get too greedy too much. Eventually you'll get to the point where you might get him over the edge. But wow, he gritted his teeth and got through it well.
I know you won a world title for Jack. He certainly does deserve a world title shot. Believe you me, I hope he does go on and win a world title. But after that fight, after the build-up, I'm glad there's respect between the two men now. I'm glad maybe all that nonsense that's been in the build-up with fans and all that stuff being brought in, I hope that's put to bed. But that fight was amazing. Would you entertain a trilogy? I hope Jack goes on and wins this world title, but does a trilogy ever make sense to you and Jack Catterall right now?
It's obviously an option. But in my eyes, and in the vast majority of people's eyes, Jack Catterall's 2-0. And even though the fight was better this time, and it was more competitive in my eyes, in my opinion, and it was a much better fight to watch. Then obviously it's a talking point. But the first and foremost, in my opinion, for Jack, has got to be a world title shot. He should have been a world champion now. He deserves that opportunity, and I want him to get it before he gets to 32, 33, and you start to get to that point where you start getting past your best. I want him to get the chance while he's at his peak.
Jamie, one more before I let you go. I know it's raw. I know, like I said, we're just out the ring. But you look at that 140-pound division. For me personally, that alongside the lightweight division, it's probably the best and dangerous division to be in. You look at the likes of Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, Jack Catterall, Sabrina Mateus, Liam Parro. There's a couple of names there that I've just mentioned that is a dangerous division. So for Jack to get this world title, it ain't going to be easy.
No, not at all. But I think Josh proved there that he's still got a lot left in the tank. Like I said in the press conference, for people to say that they thought he was past his best, because in a lot of people's opinions he lost against Jack the first time, and then to Teofimo Lopez, it's insane. So he proved that he's still got lots left to offer. But for me, I've always said Jack's, for me, is the number one 140 pounder, and if he gets an opportunity against any of the world champions, I'd back him. And that fight tonight gets the type of experience under your belt which you need going in against the best in the world, because up until this point he'd never been dragged into a dogfight, and now he's ticked that box now, so he'll learn from it, he'll improve from it, and he's in a much better position.
Jamie, go and win a world title, mate. Thank you very much, man. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.